Welcome back, everyone. That's right, it is the Mitten Men. We're still here, aren't we, Chris?
We're still here. It is the count it 200th episode.
200? What am I,
Yeah.
am I Rip Van Winkle? Did I fall asleep for a long time?
I fell asleep. We fell asleep. Everyone fell asleep. This is the 200th episode.
I don't think it's the 200th episode. I think you're thinking more, we're going to call this Season 2 of the Mitten Men?
Season 2, yeah.
So we did 10 episodes in Season 1.
Yeah, we did 10, and what we're going to do now? Probably 10 more, maybe 5.
So we're going to count our seasons as 10 episodes apiece.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the rules of in Mitten Men land.
Did X-Files do that?
I never watched X-Files enough when I was younger. I feel ashamed to admit.
It spooked me.
The X-Files?
Yeah.
Well, the music always kind of scared me. I was young, you know?
And yeah, and it's good to be back. I'm glad. Let's get one thing clear, Brian.
Okay.
We got lots of feedback back.
Is this a song?
What?
Is this a song?
No,
Feedback?
I'm saying
back?
I'm addressing the feedback that we received from our listeners, right?
Oh, sure, yes.
And the demographics and the surveys that we sent out and we got back, they said they wanted more of me and less of you.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
That's too bad because I did an independent survey myself,
Did you know?
and they said, the majority of them said, Brian, you should lead the show more often, and you need to cut Chris off a little more often.
You tell.
Well, that was the end result.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it. So we're kind of at a stalemate then.
That sounds like it.
You know, Chris, all this time off that we've had from doing shows, I was going through old episodes, you know, the first 10 that we did.
Okay.
All of them good, of course.
All of them, naturally.
And I was listening to, you would have some verbal tics once in a while.
Since my scoliosis.
Your scoliosis?
I got scoliosis. It's an old football injury.
Well, hold on. I mean, if you listen, like, here's one that I caught.
What?
Did you hear that?
I did hear that. That sounded like, can you play that one more time?
Yeah.
What?
Can you explain that sound?
It sounded like I needed medical attention.
Well, then there's others like this one.
Oh, okay, but like people are gonna probably what? All right.
So that
Again, I needed medical. It sounds like I'm having a stroke.
well, I would go through episodes and I kept catching these little tics that you would have verbally. Basically, what I did is, Chris, well, I'm sorry, Chris, but I put a little montage together. Are you ready?
No, I am not ready.
Well,
You did not get approval.
well, too late. Here we go.
This is slander and
Well,
defamation.
we had a lot of time off, so I was able to put this together
For me?
for you.
Oh, by all means.
Raja, North Carolina, is that correct? Rala? Ew. Pool, that's bull. A below?
What?
Seriously, dude. Yeah. What do you say? How do you say it? A bolo?
Abode.
Oh. Jesus, God. Alright.
Apparently, I'm speechless.
People just don't know what they're missing out when they're not listening to us, do they?
No, they're not. And this is a thing that you get when you listen to Brian and I. And Brian, I want you to take note that I said your name before me.
Oh, you did. Well, I mean, alphabetically, that's the right way to do it.
I guess so. That was just the intellect in me, of course.
Was it coming out in you? Did you read a lot of books while we were gone, or?
Did I read a lot of books? No. Ever since I got my smartphone, I've been listening to a lot of books on audio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you do this on long drives or jogs or?
No, I just lay in my bed and listen to. You can get Peter O'Toole to read to you the entire Hunger Games series.
So it's like
Peter O'Toole, isn't he dead?
It's
That's bizarre.
it's story time for you, though, isn't it?
I
mean,
love
you
it. I love it.
You kick back, you listen to someone read a story to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me.
What are you doing in there?
I don't know what I was doing. To be honest with you, I'm smoking. I probably shouldn't.
Oh, shame.
I just got ash all over my shirt. But anyway, where was I going with this? Missing out on our show is like not going to church.
Really?
You're going to feel guilty the whole week. And then when you finally go and listen, you're going to want to catch up.
Well, Chris, there's big news now. We're on Soundcloud.
What's that?
Soundcloud is, we'll put the link, we'll give you all the link, but basically you go on there, we'll have 2 episodes up at a time.
Yeah, that's great, but what's the big news?
That's the big news. We're on SoundCloud. People can now download the episodes. They don't have to go to YouTube to listen to them. So you can download it. You can put it on your MP3 player. Listen to us on the go. Listen to us in the car.
Listen to us in the car. You can listen to us when you work out, which is kind of cool. You can be that lone person in the gym who's laughing like a madman. Everyone's looking at you.
But you'll know. But it'll be fine because it's Mitten Men.
Well, yeah.
And people will go, "What are you laughing at? You're in the gym." And then you'll say, "I'm listening to the Mitten Men." People will go, "What is the Mitten Men?" And then the word will spread, and we will take over podcasting.
Speaking of spread, do you ever get creepers watching you when you're working out?
Yes.
And, like, they're watching you, and then they leave the gym and go to the bathroom, and they're still watching you? What does that mean?
I don't know, Chris. You tell us.
I don't know. I don't.
Apparently this happens to you often.
It happens to me all the time.
Every time you go to the gym. How often is that?
Well, I work out, 4 times a week.
4 times a week or 4 times every 4 months?
I'm on a very strict diet.
Okay. Is it a vegan diet?
Yeah. Well, 1 week it consists of vegan activities. 1 week it's all meat. 1 week it's all Star Crunch and Powerades. Then 1 whole month I'll just work out like a freak, and then that whole month fast. Eat popcorn, water if you get hungry. If you do have to eat just to keep face, like family's in town, you can always throw up when you go home. Okay, but like people are gonna probably what just happened?
That's what I was thinking about your diet plan there.
You can edit all that out.
Well, Chris, it's good to see you back.
I can't see you. It's good to hear you.
Well, it's good to hear you. It's good to be back on the show.
Big news! I moved.
You moved?
Yeah.
Where'd you move to?
I moved all the way across. Get this. I am in Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas. Are you rooting for Wichita State in the Final Four?
We are not.
Oh, okay.
I am a State fan, but we got this whole office done up in blue and gold. Can you believe that, Brian?
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big office guy now.
That's right. University of Michigan, Final Four.
Yeah, that's where I got my degree.
Mitten State representatives.
Mm-hmm.
They should have a little Mitten Men patch on their uniforms for the game.
Well, they should. Did you know that I'm going to that game?
You're going to the Final Four game all the way down to Georgia?
Yeah, we have exclusive Mitten Men tickets.
What tickets?
Surprise! When's that game?
It's in Atlanta.
When is it?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
Spoiler, when we're recording the show. So, by the time you hear this, you might know who won that game already.
Well, Wichita.
Chris, what do you say we bring someone else on the show?
I think it's great. It opens up the atmosphere and makes it fun. I'm trying to be smart, and I can't say anything.
That's okay. Is this a problem you've had for most of your life? Or?
My whole life. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you did seem excited to have someone on the show. And
I did. I was very excited.
This person has been on the show before, episode 4, Josh.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure you can refresh my memory as we go.
All right. Well, what do you say we call Josh up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Josh, are you there?
I am here.
It sounds like you're there. Chris, are you still with us?
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Josh, welcome back to the show. We were telling everyone you were here for episode 4.
Awesome. Hey, I'm glad to be back.
Are you even listening to me right now?
Here and there.
Here and there. Okay. So what are you up to tonight, Josh?
I am just chilling, just doing some after-hours work and doing some reading.
Wow, you're a busy man.
Mostly, yes.
Christopher?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like there might be just a slight 5-second delay there, Brian.
I don't hear much delay from you.
You don't? I'm just fooling. I'm here.
I hear no delay as well.
I didn't know if we were playing the quiet game there or...
No, I'm just being stupid.
Hey, Josh, have you ever heard Chris do this before?
What? Oh, okay, but like people are gonna probably what?
I have actually. It's quite hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a medical condition.
What was
real medical condition?
Yes.
What's it called?
What? I don't know.
Is that amnesia? I believe. I think it's called amnesia.
Yeah, it could be that, or strokes. Mini strokes I'm having that I don't know, or maybe the brain tumor that's the size of a softball in my head that I don't know about.
Wow.
It could very well be a TMI.
What is that?
That's what you call a baby stroke that you don't know you're having.
Well, that's probably it. Which means my days are numbered.
Ours all.
Yes. Hey, I was gonna jinx you there, Josh.
Speaking of days numbered, did you hear Roger Ebert died?
Did he?
Yes, sadly. He died. He was 70 years old. He died of thyroid cancer.
He had like the half face going, didn't he? Unfortunately.
Yeah, actually, the surgery that did that, it's crazy. They did it back in, I think it was 2000, whatever, 7 years ago.
Do the math.
Yeah, you do the math, you know.
Okay.
And it left him unable to speak.
So
So he wrote on paper and shit.
Of course. So do you still have the show?
It was obviously it was a podcast. It had evolved.
Devolved.
Some would say yes.
Why didn't they give him one of those Stephen Hawking things where you can just speak with the computer voice?
I was just going to say that, Brian.
Well, too bad.
Well, let's be frank here. He only had 7 years or so. You know, why give him all those cool toys? Stephen Hawking has to live with it for his whole life. You know, it's different for him.
They're doing something to keep him alive.
Oh yeah, dude. It's Head in the Jar. You've seen Futurama.
He's Krang from Ninja Turtles.
At last, I can conquer my home dimension.
I will not allow him to live inside my stomach. I refuse it.
Before we get off...
You would do it if you could have his brain power, if you provided the host body, Josh.
Well, no, because it wouldn't be my brain power, man. I'd be like a slave.
It would be infused. Your thoughts would be together.
Yeah, I'm good on all that.
All right. Anyways, yeah, Roger Ebert died. That's too bad.
Of thyroid cancer?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's fucked up, you know.
Thyroid, isn't that in your ass?
No, it's in, like your throat.
That's in your thigh. That's lymphoma, isn't it?
I believe it's in like your jaw and your throat area.
Oh.
Asthoma. I think that's what you're thinking.
Technically, it's all part of the same system, so I can see the confusion.
Was he a cigarette smoker?
No, I do not believe he was, but I'm not an expert on Roger Ebert's life.
Was he a joker?
No, he was a midnight smoker, though.
Or toker?
It depends. You know,
he lived his life in the sun.
Roger Ebert, big Star Trek fan.
Yeah, he was not only a Star Trek fan, but dude, he was pretty cool because he could like take a look at a piece of art, whether it be TV or film. Film is what he was really good at, and he would be able to just like really look at it and observe it as a piece of art, but not stand too close to it like most critics do.
Yeah, I think that was kind of what was important about him, was he was able to kind of do highbrow reviews without coming off as obnoxious.
Exactly.
And it really connected with audiences, especially at the time when they started that show, because everyone was the stuffed shirt kind of Ron Burgundy on-air TV character, and Ebert and Siskel came around and were just kind of real guys.
Well, they were. Oh, go ahead.
No, please, go ahead.
I say they were both very artful and accessible. You know, they were really smart, but they didn't hold it over your head, or they at least
they came off really snooty.
They did? You thought so?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
when they hated a movie, especially when Roger Ebert hated a movie, he really hated a movie. I grant you that.
They ripped up Independence Day.
Well, obviously, I mean, it wouldn't. Other than the cheese factor, it wasn't that good of a movie.
Did you see that movie?
Yeah, dude, I waved
did
the
you
American
see
flag
Vivica
the whole time. Oh, I seen her in plenty of better photographs than you did, dude. It is 2013. Get on YouTube.
I forget.
What, is she topless in some movie?
Well, she could be.
Oh, you made it sound like...
well, not so much. You don't have to be topless. It's just she pulled off the tease. It's like, I wanted more, but she wasn't going to give it to me. And then the aliens came.
She was playing... She was a stripper character. Of course she was teasing.
I liked it. She did it good.
Well, one part about that movie I really loved was the hacking of the completely alien computer systems.
Yeah, right.
Like, completely, and under, like, 10 minutes.
Well, for the record, the systems didn't light up until they showed up. That's an exact quote from the movie.
Okay, fair enough. Oh. And I guess I will grant you that it was, who was his name?
Who's that?
Jeff Goldblum. I guess, when you have him on the case, you're going to get shit done.
He's a genius.
Like everything.
Yeah. He mastered the whole teleporting device. Just don't have a fly in there with you.
Well, all it does is change what you like to eat. You're still Jeff Goldblum solving mysteries. You're just eating some weird shit.
Now, does he have a stutter in real life, or does he just act like that? You don't talk about how he repeats everything?
Yeah, it might be part of his caricature that he plays throughout all his movies, but I don't know. I've never seen him stutter in interviews, if that's what you mean.
No, I guess you're right. It's just he's weird. His characters are weird.
Hey, speaking of computer hacking, did you see, Josh, that Anonymous hacked North Korea's state-run website?
Yes, I did, and I want to ask you two a question. Did you not laugh at that headline?
What?
Like, an entire country has a Twitter account? Are you fucking serious?
That's what I told Brian.
What was the headline?
Anonymous, which is nothing but a group of crazy young and probably old anonymous people, hacked North Korea's social networking sites. What the fuck are you talking about? North Korea? Like, everyone uses one account? Is that what you're saying?
Everyone has smartphones there.
North Korea's Facebook.
Yeah, but they all come out and get like one account to the rest of the world.
Likes, communism, poverty.
Exactly.
Worship as leaders, as gods.
Okay, I'm going to set the record straight. I'm going to set the record straight right now with Anonymous. I respect what they do, and I am for everything they do. But keep in mind, they're only hacking and disrupting basically information kiosks. That's nothing to write home about.
Right,
it's just the media blowing it fucking out of proportion because it's the media.
The lame stream.
If you will, good sir.
And I can't take credit for that.
Yes.
No, let me turn you on to something really important to technology because Anonymous, don't we all?
Of course.
Anyways, yes.
Yes.
You had big revelation of technology.
Yeah, I mean, Anonymous is here and there. They're going to do what they do. But like I said, it's nothing really important. Okay. What Google did recently, when they closed down Google Reader, that is significantly important.
Now, give us a little backstory, Google Reader, for those that don't know.
Okay. For those of you that don't know what Google Reader is, Google Reader is like an RSS feed. And what that really amounts to is the ability to grab news articles from a bunch of different sites and put them in one place. It's really cool if you read a lot of news.
For sure.
When they opened theirs, they were like top of the mountain. They were like king of the hill in that little genre of technology, and they still were. And now that they're closing July 1st, it's like, holy shit.
So why are they closing it?
Well, Google, which ran a whole genre of technology, just pulled out like that. Gone.
Okay.
Any theories on why?
They're revamping their image. Like, they're no longer a search thing. Search is kind of like a bell and whistle. They're becoming more of a social share your life thing. And Google Reader is going to be replaced by something else. And if you go on Android, there's this thing called Google Currents, which looks like Google Reader, but is much more like touch oriented. So I believe it'll be replaced by Google.
So they're kind of going more towards the ebooks.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Probably even cell phones.
Yeah, definitely cell phones.
So
that's why I use Google Currents.
So even more excuse for people to be face deep in their cell phone and not talk to you in public.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is I like to read news, and it's very efficient on a tablet or ebook.
That's true. But a newspaper was pretty easy. Of course, that wasted trees, right?
Oh, trees and crazy effort. And, what if the paper got rained on? I mean, shit like. What if I wanted to read a newspaper article and see what the latest news in that article was? Can't do that. Or gotta wait till next day's paper. Actually, it's 2013. I gotta wait 3 more days till the paper comes. Or what, 1800s waiting for passenger pigeons?
What would we do without instant asshole comments on every story?
Well, okay, let me ask you. Is it crazy to you guys that I very rarely read the comments on news articles? I just read the article.
Sometimes I stay away from the comments, but if the story intrigues me, I want to see what the rest of the
I'm such a lurker. I'm such a lurker. I can't help it. I don't comment, but I always read them.
Okay, fair enough. What I do when I find an article is really interesting, I don't read the comments as much. I go and research more of what, like, other articles are saying and what other well-known and trusted sources over some Yahoo with an anonymous account saying, Google fanboy, iPhone fag, all that whole thing. I'd rather go right to the refined, I've done the research knowledge and not fuck with the dumb kids.
Okay.
But to be fair, not every post is a dumb post, right? It's still like 4chan. I don't want to sift through the shit to get to the gold nuggets.
What's your favorite 4chan?
Myself?
No, well, just the favorite thing you've seen on 4chan.
Oh, fuck, dude. It's years and years of 4chan. I don't really have a particular thing, because it comes, and within half an hour, if the board is busy, it'll be gone forever.
Hey, do you remember what the precursor to 4chan was? In my opinion.
What was it?
Steakandcheese.com.
Oh, yeah.
That site was disgusting.
Rotten.com. That came before Steak and Cheese.
Oh.
And then before that, it was like people trading it on bulletin board systems and talking about it on little message board. I mean, it goes back.
And then putting it on their Angel Fire site. No, Two Girls, One Cup's too much later. This is like the era.
Well, I'm saying, it started from Steak and Cheese, then it evolved to 2 Girls and 1 Cup.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 Girls and 1 Cup is mild. I mean, 2 Girls and 1 Cup is 70. Yes, hear me out. 2 Girls and 1 Cup is 70% chocolate ice cream.
Oh, wow. You know,
if you get that and if you've really been on Steak and Cheese, you laugh at that because you've seen a guy's head gone on a motorcycle accident.
You know what I've seen on Steak and Cheese? And this is the last time I've gone on that site. As I saw men beheaded in Iraq.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was
the screaming that turned into gargling.
Right. It's disturbing, but hear me out.
It's not disturbing, but it's eye-opening.
Okay, whatever, tit and tat, tomato, but hear me out on this.
Okay.
Like, it's really disturbing, or however you want to put it, but on the other hand, the more I watch videos like that, and read things like that, and be aware of things like that happening in this world, the more I'm desensitized, and the less I'm caught off guard when it happens, when I hear about it.
Is that for the better?
I think it is.
I think so, if you want to be well-informed.
Desensitized is a good word.
If we
what was that word? Hang on, what was that word?
If being well-informed is a necessarily good thing, that's a really good debate. But I want to be well-informed, and in order to be well-informed about everything, I have to be ready and able to take that information and process it, and not just freak out because, some guy just got beheaded and he's gargling now. I got to be able to acknowledge that and see past it. Sounds psycho killerish, though. I do agree.
Almost does. When is too much information too much?
When my head hurts and I'm sick of learning, I just turn the shit off, go for a walk.
I know exactly what you mean. That's funny. Well, never mind. That's a different story.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Raja, North Carolina, is that correct? Raleigh?
We're not going to be doing this every time I have a brain fart or I say something that makes no sense. Yeah. And yet,
what did you say? How do you say it? A bolo?
That's great.
Oh, Jesus, God.
So, when we're talking about North Korea, we can just move right along from this.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No, it's great. It's great.
Chris, what was on your mind?
I don't know. Actually, while you guys were talking, I just doodled a toaster.
You what?
I made
a little toaster.
Did you just have sex with a toaster?
It's pretty big. It's a 4-slice toaster. It's 3-dimensional too. It's really good. I can't believe I drew it.
Will it fit a bagel?
Yes, it could.
It could fit a bagel and 3 pieces of toast.
No, it could fit 1 bagel and 2 pieces of toast.
What about a crumpet? Can it hold a crumpet?
What exactly is a crumpet?
You have to know what cricket is in order to know what a crumpet is.
A cricket is an insect that tweets at night.
That is one answer. The other answer is a very gay sport playing in the far...
I do not like the term gay.
Well,
okay. I mean, is it happy? Is it a happy sport?
It is a very happy sport.
Well, then, all right, we're good.
What are some other happy sports? Curling?
Swimming?
Figure skating?
Golf?
Shut up. You did that on purpose.
I didn't do that on purpose, but it did pop in my head really quick.
Hockey?
Hockey
is as happy as they come.
What makes it a happy sport?
Beards. You know what beards are for. There's only one reason why a man has a beard, so he can eat out another man's ass. You guys are speechless.
I've heard it all before.
Oh.
Yeah, remember Josh is desensitized to everything.
Yeah, you're not shocking me. You're just like...
I can go all night. You guys ever
I can wait till dawn, baby.
Nosferatu.
Oh. Hey, by the way, Evil Dead remake. I heard it was a pile of shit with shit on top of it.
Really? I've heard it's really good.
Because
I heard it was just torture porn.
I figured as much because the previews made it look like shit, and the first movie was shit.
Well, the first movie was a student film.
Yeah, and I can understand that, but Army of Darkness was badass.
Well, everyone loves that movie.
Why does everyone love that movie?
That's
because
like
it's a comedic horror.
Right. It's kind of like They Live. Everyone loves that movie too.
There's a name for that movie. Meta. Is that meta? Meta horror?
Dude, I'm 30 years old. I don't get 20-year-old lingo. I don't know, man.
I'm not 20.
I thought you were.
You thought I was 20?
Well, like 25.
I do act kind of juvenile.
You just flattered him big time.
Thank you.
Well,
gosh.
There you go. Enjoy your evening.
I will. Actually, I'm going to take a sip of my beer here. Actually, Josh, are you drinking a beer?
I am drinking a beer. I'm drinking a Bass. I am drinking Bass IPA.
Take a sip and explain to us the taste.
Tastes like summer.
Oh, who's that?
She is my mistress.
I dated a girl once called Summer.
No, you didn't.
Did you fall in love?
Well, I guess we kind of sprang into it.
Oh dear. It's like a winter in my heart.
And then we fell out of favor. No, that doesn't work. I lose.
Fell out of favor. I don't get.
I what? Fall? I already said fall.
Yeah, whatever. Well, Chris, what are you drinking in there?
I am drinking a fine Michigan brew, a local brew. I won't say the name, but it is a what? I won't say the name where it's from. It's a C-Train Black IPA.
Ooh.
I am drinking, and I will say the name. A Mount Pleasant Brewing Company beer, favorite of mine, from Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
It's a sellout.
Trainwreck Ale. And I hope they pay me now.
They'll pay young of us.
Probably not.
Who gave you that train wreck?
Is this that question that the little kid asked where the mother says, "Go ask the farmer," and the farmer says, "God made it."
No.
What?
Okay.
Well, I got a question. What's with the local beer kick? Like, why does everyone all of a sudden like local beer?
I think what it is that the economy is in stagnation. We're in a hurt. So instead of buying all this other stupid shit that these companies are watering down, which I don't need to say, you guys know who I'm talking about, we might as well just do ourselves a favor and buy local and know that we're getting a good product.
Preach it.
Well, my beer is not local, and it is a very good product. Like, am I counteracting economy rules right now or something?
No, you're not. But it's just, I mean, it's just, it's I don't know what to say.
I guess the important point is should I be enjoying this beer or should I spit it out and go get a Mount Pleasant brew?
Well, I tell you what, enjoy that beer. But I tell you what, you do tomorrow is you get a Mount Pleasant brew.
Oh, I should drive to Mount Pleasant and get a Mount Pleasant brew.
Or check your local grocer, the ones that sell outside the box beers.
At that point, is it truly local?
Well, it's within the Mitten.
Well, I mean, come on.
This is the Mitten Men show.
What if, like, Budweiser had a pharmacy here where they created their beer, and it was in Michigan, so it's technically in the Mitten? Would you count that as a local beer?
No, because they're in other states.
It's a franchise. No.
Ah, interesting.
See, when they leave the state, we say sell out, we scream it, and we bring out the pitchforks, and then we don't buy it anymore.
It's corporation. A small business is local. It's local. It's here.
Would you rather have a really bad local beer or a really good chain beer?
Well, that's all. When it comes down to quality, I want a really good beer.
Okay. And that's what we're really getting at, is the quality of the beer.
But I can honestly say that these beers are probably some of the best beers I've had since.
Well, to play along, I have had a train wreck before, actually several, and they were all very delicious. I do love those beers.
Yes.
I can't drive home after I have two.
So we win?
Yeah, you win.
Woohoo!
I once ate a
beers.
I think I ate a hooker. I drank an entire.
I will not fuck a hooker unless I know she's local.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Well, definitely, because hopefully she'll have some records.
Records? You mean papers?
Yeah, history. You just don't go just diving in. You want to know where your meat came from.
It's interesting that you just said that. If they were to legalize prostitution, she should have some kind of like piece of paper, like a sign-up tally, like they would sign when they clean the bathroom. Like every time she get fucked, someone had to like check in, like a hotel checkbook.
Holy cow! Okay, let's hang on. I need a piece of paper to write that all down.
2099. I think I'll go elsewhere.
I grant you that is a very funny and interesting rhetoric, but on the other hand, I don't want to stick my dick into something I'm going to pull out and have a disease. And I don't want it to be like Russian roulette every time I get a hooker.
That's fun. That's the best part.
5 out of 6 people love Russian roulette.
I might be.
All right, gentlemen. Are there any other current events we want to touch on?
Currently, my balls itch.
I guess that would be a current event.
Maybe it's a shit beer you're drinking.
Hey, possibly, but it is breaking news.
That's sellout beer you got.
I'm selling out, dude. They broke my balls. I'm selling out.
Corporations.
Oh, yeah, so good.
Last time you were on the show, Josh, you were we had you sale promoting stuff.
I know, right? And I'm trying to be the anti-sale guy because I'm not really. I guess if I love a product, like Roger Ebert, I'm really gonna love it and have really good reasons for loving it.
And didn't Roger Ebert die?
We talked about that.
Are we caught in a time loop?
Okay.
Are you a time lord? God damn it! Where's your 2 hearts?
Okay, but like people are gonna probably what? All right. I'm seriously.
Let him Google it.
I will pull the plug.
Don't do that. Don't leave us early.
Well, we have a Tesla coil. We're wireless.
Does that mean you can teleport to us right now?
No, not yet. It just means I can transmit electricity wirelessly.
We're close.
Very close. We're local.
Local beer.
Yes,
Local
forever.
beer.
I have converted. I'm spitting this garbage out right now. I'm going to the store. I don't know how drunk I am. I'm driving.
Good.
So, winter's over. Summer's coming. What you have any big plans? What's going down? What are you doing? You feel like are you gonna be visiting at all?
Yes, definitely visiting.
There's a lot of questions there.
Yeah, there is. Let me calculate and reverb them.
I'll be waiting.
I am definitely visiting, and I'm definitely visiting soon. This spring, I plan on upping my D-game score. And for you that don't know what D-game is,
what's D-game?
It's disc golf or frisbee golf.
Okay.
I'm going to be practicing in the spring and joining a league in the summer.
Very respectable game, by the way. I'm not going to shit talk your sport, unlike Brian, who at any chance will trash talk me for playing golf.
No, I do not. You trash talk hockey all the time.
I do not, sir.
Well, I'll tell you, dude, disc golf is the only game I know that you can drink a 40 while you play and get better as you go.
You can smoke a joint and play.
Well, I didn't want to say that on air, but okay, here we go. Let's party down.
Well, if you want to, I'm not saying that I smoke weed or meth. I don't smoke meth. But
You can't meth it on D-golf, dude. No, you'll be hitting pigs.
Birds.
Well, maybe.
But what? Oh, way off the subject. But I keep on thinking sand.
Sand.
Are you thinking beaches already? Like I'm laying in the sand.
Like dust in the wind?
Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
Oh, that is a very interesting part of the world.
Sharia law. They have a very interesting judicial. Am I saying that right?
It's the judicial system.
Judicial. Hold on a second. Hold on. Judicial.
Take your time.
Judicial.
Say it slow.
Right. Say it for me.
Judicial.
There we go. Judicial.
There you go. There. You enunciated.
Thank you. You know, my drama teacher would tell me all the time. She would actually scream, enunciate.
Enunciate!
She has no patience.
Well, obviously not. She doesn't. But I will say this. She did mold me into the talented actor that I am. And normally, I don't toot my own horn, but in certain circumstances, I...
Circumcised my horn long ago. I toot it every night.
Why'd you circumcise it?
Well, I did, and the doctors did, and I was a baby.
Oh.
But I reckon my parents chose so because God told them in a book.
Oh, we won't go down that route.
Will we?
Well, we could, but that's just a whole new can of worms I'm afraid to open.
That was the Jewish system, not the judicial system. Eh?
Oh,
but well, listen to this. This is really crazy that we're talking about surgeries and shit. Because, and the reason why I'm thinking of Stan is because Saudi Arabia court said to order a criminal to be surgically paralyzed.
What?
Did you hear that? Saudi Arabia court said to order a criminal to be surgically paralyzed.
Hold on, I need context. Why? What did he do?
Was this an eye for an eye punishment?
Sharia law. Apparently, he was sentenced 10 years in jail, and he's almost served that time up. He hit a guy, right, and paralyzed him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in jail. Time is almost served, and the victim, which you can do this if you want, it's your choice. He's decided, well, an eye for eye. I want him to be paralyzed.
What? How is that?
I can hear Fox News right now going, yeah, justice.
Yes!
Back in my day, I used to pull my pants down and I'd get spanked with a paddle, and things were better. Now if we can just paralyze prisoners, even better.
He spent 10 years in jail. He did his time, but before he leaves, they're going to surgically paralyze him.
Why didn't they just do that from the get-go, dude? That's
I have
cruel.
no idea. It's very, very cruel. And the person that... The victim, apparently, he can... what's the word that I'm looking for when a governor... Sustain? Delay?
Appeal?
An execution or whatever?
Stay.
He can
stay
appeal.
of execution.
Yeah, he can do that. The victim.
Huh.
Will he?
I don't know, dude. He made him sit in prison for 10 years. Then he's decided, well, surgically paralyze him. Oh, wait.
Justice be done.
I should read this. Here it goes. The London-based human rights group said Ali Al-Kalahar, 24, was reported to have spent 10 years in jail waiting to be paralyzed surgically unless his family pays 1 million Saudi riyals.
We won't paralyze you if you pay 1 million Saudis?
1 million Saudis.
Well, Chris, I have one question for you. How do you get that guy's name right, but you don't get judicial right? That's fucked up, dude.
Shut up.
Well, Josh, it's about that time. It was good to have you back.
Yes, thank you for having me back. I apologize for all and any lines I have crossed. I know none.
You didn't cross any lines, and if anyone storms through my door, I'm going to be bagged and gagged, and probably at Gitmo, find a reporter, tell them my story, get me out.
Awesome. I have it recorded.
The show has very few lines, so you're fine.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for having me back, and it's a pleasure. Call me anytime.
No, you can stay on if you want, but...
Okay, I'll stay on.
There's no lines. So you can say anything about Jews if you want.
What? Jews?
We're going to end this conversation before Walt Disney goes off.
Those poor people have not had a home in centuries.
What do you mean?
Jews, they have no homeland.
Yeah, they do.
Not all of it.
Well, I got a solution, actually. Can we hear you out before we let Josh go?
Okay.
This is really cool.
Quickly.
Is it a final solution?
It is a final solution. I'm going to email the Obama administration once we're done here.
Okay.
Well, CC Germany on that, will you?
Oh, okay, I will. I'll CC you.
That's a BCC.
That was.
Thank you. See, I don't know.
That was the solution.
That's the last season. No, here's my solution.
What is your solution, good sir?
We take care of North Korea, right? We just wipe them clean. Get them out of there. They're all retards anyway. Let's be honest. They all.
Well, they're underfed, dude. They're underfed.
Well, I guess you'd have crazy too if you're hungry.
And they only have one Twitter account.
Yeah, they do.
It's fucked up, dude.
Which is cool. One channel. Anyway, what we do is we wipe it clean, right? And then we scrub away all the fallout, and then we move the Palestinian people to North Korea. All right? And then the Jews have their state, the Palestinians have their state, or we can move to Alaska, but no one wants to talk about that.
Well, hold on. How are you going to be fucking just scrubbing up some fallout?
You ever play Civilization? You just scrub that fallout, man. You get some scrub brushes, and you get a bunch of guys.
No big deal.
You click the mouse and roll the dice.
You just move into civilization there.
If you haven't been paying attention to the government and politics, Josh, then I'm...
Did you not see the earthquake that hit Japan a couple of years ago?
I did not.
They're still fucking quote-unquote scrubbing the fallout.
Okay, I got a question for you. Did you ever see David Copperfield make the Statue of Liberty disappear?
I did, and it was a hoax.
Okay, well, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, all right. I hear you, bro.
There was no tsunami in Japan.
There wasn't?
Oh, God.
I thought it was created by man.
It was Gargantuan.
I thought the U.S.
government...
It
was Gargantuan.
Chemtrails!
Godzilla, he migrated. He said fuck Japan.
Gargantuan.
All right, Josh, it was good to talk to you. We'll talk to you again.
Farewell.
All right, everyone else, stay tuned. We have a new special guest coming to the show, don't we, Chris?
We have a special guest.
We do. He's new.
It was Josh.
No. We have another special guest. He's got his own segment.
Do we even have meetings before the show? Because I have a list right here, and it said Josh was going to be our guest.
It's okay. I'll blindfold you, I'll gag you, and everything will work out.
Stop it.
Stay tuned to the Mitten Men. New guest coming up next. Chris, we've had all kinds of guests on the Mitten Men.
We've had all kinds of crazy guests. Probably guests that you wouldn't see on a normal show or here.
Yeah. Colorful characters. We've had Congressman Frank. We've had Brittany and Christina.
God, who else? We've had Cletus and other feller.
Yeah, right. Well, we have a new guest to the show, Chris.
Yeah, we do.
And I believe he's going to cover a hot button topic for us.
Really, it's a hot social issue that no one really wants to talk about, but I think it's a time in America and pretty much the world that we should really do something about it and show everybody. Well, I'm going on a rant.
Right, it's okay. The times are a-changing, and to reflect these changes, we've brought a new guest onto the show.
We have brought a new guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the show for the first time. We don't discriminate. We love them all. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the LGBT, here is, for the first time ever, the LGBT update with Amniece Daly.
Hey, how's everyone doing? I'm Amniece Daly, and yes, Chris, you're correct. This is the LGBT update.
Welcome. Is the name Amniece Daly?
You're saying it correct, Brian. It's Amniece Daly.
Okay, great.
I know, it's a mouthful. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So
okay, that's great.
I guess you have what was it now?
I'm sorry, what?
You have an LGBT update?
I have an LGBT update that's gonna blow the roof off, baby. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. My mind is open.
Supreme Court, yes, I said it. The Supreme Court of the United States, baby. They just had hearings to legalize marriage equality. What does that mean, you say? What does that mean? I will tell you what that means. That means homosexuals, fags around this country are going to get married, bitch.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that. I'm so cool with that. I am painting my toenails pink.
That's good to hear.
It's great to hear. So, why am I here?
More updates? Is there more going on in the world of LGBT community?
It's opening up. It's breaking up. We got queers coming out of the woodwork. We got NFL players. unknown retired. The unknowns are coming out of the closet, or should I say, out of the locker room.
So that's been the big news.
That's been the big news.
Some NFL players might come out of the closet.
Yeah, and you're probably expecting me to name some names, but I'm not going to because I'm going to leave that up to them. But I can tell you right now, right here on the LGBT update, NFL players are coming out
of the closet.
Yeah, they're coming out in drones, and they're coming out in support for homosexuals.
Well, that's wonderful news. A good update.
It's great news. It's great news.
So, how are you doing in your personal life, Amniece?
My personal life is fantastic. I am here, as you know, in West Hollywood.
Yes.
Give it up. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, well, we met you through Brittany and Christina, so...
Yeah, so those are the bitches from Orange County.
Yep.
I got some blow from them the other night, and those cunts, I think it was baby powder.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, what is that? Whatever, You know what baby powder does?
What does baby powder do, Amniece?
Makes you shit.
Well, it was good to hear from you. Thanks for the updates.
So it's over?
For now, we could have you back sometime.
This is not fair.
What? I'm not discriminating.
Not cool. Am I too bizarre for you? Am I too extreme?
You're definitely not too bizarre.
I think I'm too bizarre. I think I am too extreme.
Well,
because I take sausage in my mouth and I devour it. It doesn't mean I can't talk like the rest of you guys. I am a guy, but... Well, anyway, Brian, it's been great. Thanks for having me on the show. And I just want to know, when can I do the next LGBT update?
When the Supreme Court ruling comes in, there's another case coming up, am I right?
No, it's over with. That means we gotta wait till June. Which, mind you, they debated that over 2 days of litigation.
Litigation?
Yeah, that's a big word for me.
All right, Amniece. Well, when the decision comes down...
I like it when you say that.
I don't know if I want to repeat it.
Okay.
So when the decision comes down, we'll make sure to have you back on for sure.
Well, you should have me back. And speaking of which, did you notice all these TV shows now are getting really gay-friendly?
The times are changing, that's what we said.
It reminds me of my favorite Bob Dylan song.
The times are changing?
Yeah.
All right, Amniece. I'm finally going to hang up on you.
You shouldn't, but okay, I gotta go anyway. I got some boys in the back room that really, really want me to get some laundry going, if you know what I mean.
I think so, but I don't know if I want to.
Well, I gotta go because it's almost in spin cycle, baby.
We'll see you next time.
Night.
Well, Chris, it was definitely good to be back. I don't know about you.
Oh, it was good to be back. I don't know. I'm still not feeling it.
Well, I mean, it's season 2. It was the first episode.
No, it was like season 2. Like, we were supposed to have, there's supposed to be money after the first season. We were supposed to have production.
Right, we were supposed to have taken over the world.
Where's the special effects? Where's the cameos? Where's the celebrity cameos? I don't know.
Well, they're coming. I mean, I'm in the works for, Brad Pitt's going to be on the show.
I heard Jennifer Garner was going to be on the show.
She's not doing much.
She's not. That's why she's going to be on the Mitten Men.
Of course. Well, those of you that keep listening to us, we're definitely glad that you're still around. Spread the word.
There's a few left. The last views I saw, and God bless you, there's 60 of them. So who you are, we don't know.
But we love you, and we want you to become more involved. Tweet us on Twitter. Does that sound right? Tweet us on Twitter.
Tweet us on Twitter.
It's at the Mitten Men, all one word. That's very easy. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then on Facebook, just search us, the Mitten Men. You search us on Facebook, you'll find us. Like the page. Mm-hmm. And we got the Soundcloud now, where you can download the episode.
Explain the Soundcloud to me, because it just sounds like a Beatles song.
No, it's just a new web service. They save it on the cloud. You can download our episodes. We'll have 2 up at a time. And if you missed any episodes, you can go to our YouTube.
Now, what if it rains? What if it's not even cloudy? Where do I save it?
It doesn't matter, Chris.
You save it onto a cloud.
You can. It's always there, and you can download it from the cloud. We want you to listen to us. Listen to us on the go. Listen to us in your car. Listen to us while you're jogging. Listen to us while you're working out. Hell, listen to us before you go to bed. Listen to us while you're fucking. Of course, our voices are just soothing and create the rhythm.
I can make it really soothing, baby.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Hey, why don't you go over there and tell your boyfriend or girlfriend, let's go. Let's turn the lights down low and turn up the Mitten Men.
Listen to the Mitten Men.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, whoa, Brian.
And if you missed us on the SoundCloud, which we'll be linking, we have every episode archived on our YouTube channel, right, Chris?
We do. I did that.
Just search. Yeah, Chris did. Yeah.
I do nothing. I do nothing but bitch and moan.
Chris is the talent.
I am the talent.
He comes out of his trailer after
Very
he has all
hard to
the correct color M&Ms, and he comes out and records the show.
Like, I'm living in this shit town, and I told myself, what can I do to contribute? And then, Lord behold, Brian, the neighbor down the road, knocks on my door. And next thing I know, boom.
Boom, the Mitten Men was born.
It was born. And now here I am, retired from Hollywood. You probably haven't seen my movies because they've been shelved.
So get on to the social media stuff. Twitter, Facebook, email at themittenmen@gmail.com, SoundCloud, YouTube. Find us all on there. Get involved. You'll be on the show like Josh. We love all of you.
We're on Instagram and Pinterest.
Not yet, but we will be. We're going to whore ourselves out as much as possible. So keep it here tuned for episode 12. We'll be next on the Mitten Men Season 2.
Keep it real.
We'll see everyone later. Bye.